You ever feel like you've messed up so bad that there's no way God could still want anything to do with you? Like you've gone too far, done too much, and now you're just out of reach. Man, I used to think that too. It's wild how easy it is to convince yourself that God's grace has limits, like there's some imaginary line, and once you cross it, boom, that's it. No more forgiveness, no more mercy, just judgment. But that's not how God works. Think about the people in the Bible. Moses killed a man. David committed adultery and set up an innocent man to die. Paul literally hunted down Christians, yet God still used them. Not just used them, he called them, he redeemed them. So why do we act like we're the one exception, like our mistakes are somehow too big for God to handle? I think part of it is because people make us feel that way. You mess up and suddenly folks look at you different. They start defining you by the worst thing you've ever done. And if you hear that long enough, you start believing it. But people's judgment isn't God's judgment. He already knows every mistake, every failure, every regret we carry, and He still offers grace, not just once, not just a few times, but over and over again. And let's be real, grace isn't a free pass to do whatever we want. It's not like, oh, I'll just mess up again because God will forgive me. No. True grace changes you. When you realize that God still loves you at your worst, it makes you want to be better, not out of fear, but out of gratitude. So if you've been feeling like you're too far gone, like God's done with you, He's not. He never was and He never will be. His grace doesn't run out. His love doesn't have an expiration date. No matter where you've been or what you've done, there is still room for you in His plan. You just have to believe it, and sometimes that's the hardest part. But I promise you, if you take even one step towards Him, you'll realize He's been waiting for you the whole time.